They are captains of industries, which we can even go and sleep and say, let them give us justice. But it is what it is. I want every group or ex-group now to just please keep calm. You've tried your best. Can things be resolved? Yes. Can we move on? Yes. Is it possible to get justice without groups? 100%. Because, what's his name? Because Timothy, there was no group that Timothy, formed before he got justice. And for us that are talking, please, I don't want us to bash these people that are in a group. Please and please. Babayon, they be family people. They are family people. They are family mommies. They are family daddies. If I'm bringing you up, don't come and ridicule anybody. I beg you in the name of God. Because the time, their data, the night, sleepless nights they've done, what they've done, please don't come and spit. I'm about to talk to one. Me, I will not like it. And that is why I actually dropped Mommy Jokem. I'm going to bring you up again. But please, whatever you want to say, let's be constructive. Let's be destructive. Let's be constructive. These people have tried. And that is the truth. It's not time to apportion blame on anybody at all.
Mr. Guresi, please mute.
It's not time to apportion blame on anybody. What should be our watchword is justice for Mohbad. Let's picture Mohbad where he is right now. Let's picture Mohbad where he is right now. Please, can we achieve justice without any group? Of course, yes. If there is proper group, that there is no conflict of interest, that their duty is well spelled out, that the aims and objectives are being spelled out, will it fly? Of course. So I'm not going to say much on this group thing. I don't just, if you are coming, please don't come out. The people that are in that group, the people that were in the dissolved group, they try their best now. You know, please.
Yeah, Mr. York.
Are you part of the group? Because it's the group people I want to talk first.
I'm not. But I just have one or two things to say, if I permit.
I would like to permit you, but I don't know. Is Anna Suko part of the group? I want to know so that she will talk. I want the group people to finish talking.
I'm not group. Oh.
I thought you were part of the group. That your I know where they go. Calm down. Now, the only person that is part of the group here, Mr. Chairman, has dropped. I don't know. I don't know why he dropped, and I don't want to assume. Please, Mr. Chairman, if you're here, please send request. Mr. Guresi, you are part of. Your name was mentioned in the group. I will give you 10 minutes. We're counting. We have for your time. Can we bring Crunchy Queen too? You can send requests to her if she comes up. Let everyone speak. Lagata did not finish his thoughts. Maybe he was called to come down from the platform. I don't know. Maybe he was, but I was enjoying him when he was saying, and I wanted to see where he was going to end. Because I remember Mr. Muiwa said that he was called. But the two people that have spoken said it was Muiwa that called them. You know? So please. Please, guys. I don't know. So, Mr. Gracie, let's have you, please. Oh, Nico, hold on.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I so much appreciate you and appreciate everyone and I appreciate everybody, both the panelists and those at the comment section, and even those outside the comment section. I so much appreciate you. This is not a time to make or to bring blame game into it. Everything is all about trial. You see, there are a lot of people that whatever they know how to do is to condemn, criticize, and speak down on people. People you don't engage, people you don't employ, people you did not give any appointment letter to. You just run over them as if they are being fed under your custody. But one thing is this, we should have one thing in mind, that the concern of everybody is the concern of everyone. Those who have submitted themselves to be useful or to believe in one thing, we might not believe in one theory. There are so many theorists. There are so many philosophers. There are so many thoughts. We might not be able to believe in the same way, but it's your belief or your thought. Is it working? Is your thought practicable? Those are the things we need to sit down and address. Let me start with this. I want to make one announcement that, look, if I have ever if I have ever collected a couple from
Mr. Lagata just called me now that it was network that dropped him. He's driving. Once he gets to where network is good, he's going to join. Thank you. Mr. Gracie, continue, please.
yeah. Okay, if I have ever collected a dime from the account of Justice for Mohbad, may everything I labor for in life go in vain. People's thoughts had gone so much that I've heard a lot. I was just smiling. And if anybody should raise any word or should accuse me wrongly without evidence,
Mr. Gracie.
because some people are saying I and whatever has been sharing millions of naira have been this. Do you think everybody does something because of gain or favor? Everybody, if you cannot do anything for anybody for free, this is not the first struggle I'll be into. I give my life as a sacrifice to people. Whenever I feel proud, if I am useful for a movement, I feel very proud, not for any gain. I give my time, give my money. So for some people to now be talking rubbish and be running mouth as if sit in their comfort zone, Do you know what it takes to be doing all this in Nigeria? I put my life in line. When I went to police station with Tarifa, I was in one of these groups because they thought I was detained. They removed me. I laughed. I said, can you see what to what extent people can go? People just come and say something just because they want to talk.
Mr.
But deep
Mr.
inside
Gracie, mute.
and in
Mr.
practice,
Gracie, hold on. Mr. Gracie,
yeah.
hold on. Hold on, please. Hold on. Hold on, please.
Ahino group not your Mr. Gracie.
I speak on.
Hold on, please. One moment. One sec. One sec, yeah? I just want to
Which,
flip it over.
eh?
Hold on, Guresi.
Please, which drama is going on? Let me finish. Whatever
Hold on,
scientific
Guresi. 1 minute,
experiment you
1
want to
minute.
do,
I
you
say
can
what drama
continue.
is going on, God, I beg.
Hold on, one sec.
In the last 2 weeks or thereabout, I have
Mr. Andy, I'm not
different
interested in
platforms
anything from anybody. Let me
championing
finish my
and
role.
grooming
Let
support
me
for
just
the
finish my role,
GoFundMe.
please.
And on those
Oh God.
occasions, I have put my integrity on the line,
Hello,
promising
Mr. Andy.
accountability.
Mr. Andy, let me finish.
Those
I want to drop. I'm doing
links
something.
into
If
the
you know where I am, you will let me submit. Please. I'm somewhere. I just had to like squeeze my time
Go
out.
ahead, Mr. Guresi.
Uh-huh.
Mama disturb back while the video yẹn mọ́ ẹjọ́.
So, as I was saying, there are a lot of people are making a lot of sacrifices. Anybody can come online. At times people talk, I just smile, I just laugh. And as I've said, the group thing, I belonged to the two groups. For your information, I was invited. Anything that anybody believe that will work for justice for Mohbad, don't worry, I will give myself up for it. I would never make move or try to bring anybody to work to, as in just like I will not collaborate with anybody. But if you think my attention or my support or my involvement will add up to whatever you want to do in this cause for justice for Mohbad, look, I am and I will be there to give it to you. And I was in both groups, and ever since I stand to look, I swear before God and man, whatever discussion we had in team A or group A, I will never let it affect whatever discussion, and I will never review or say anything pertaining to what I heard in B. For you to know the level of my maturity. Look, we might be talking to ourselves, or we might be seeing ourselves as, look, I know my class, I know my level, I know my level of intelligence, and I know the way I can manage things. I was in the two groups, and whatever discussion we had, we had it concurrently, and I will never let it affect my contribution in one or tell the other group what is being said in one group. I was very diplomatic and mature in that. Now, if people came together, I told them, I said, people can come together as group to rub minds and to share ideas and opinions. Because let me tell you this, a lot of things are being spilled out in general platform that is not coordinated, like as we are now. A lot of secrets, a lot of certain. That is why some people will be saying, we are not getting information. You see, if information keep flowing out, we are just deflating our strength. We are just exposing our secrets, and up to the time Alifa was arrested, nobody knew. up to the time that Prime Boy was rearrested, nobody knew anything. But in our own case, if we want to do something, we will quickly come. Even if I personally try to like say, oh, don't worry, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down is just not to give an impression that we have a plan. But people want, we want to do this, we want to do that. They have, we have petition with Darosha. Darosha. You have not seen Darosha to be arrested. Because we come out, we just blow everything out as if I don't know. I supported people coming. Okay, if we have group, your group will not decide for generality of the people. You can rub mind, share ideas. It's not a group that will decide the fate of others. That is why I say nobody is more important than anybody. Because on the temple of justice, we should preach equality and let there be justice. Putting one person to be smarter or to share office or to be more relevant than others, I don't do it. I always say, relate to me as the least person in this justice for Mohbad, because I am nobody. Relate to me the way you can relate to others, nothing attached. Even if you like, form yourself as caucus, people of like mind. Discuss, rub mind. If you need to share idea with any other group, that we can come on general platform to either discuss at the peripheral, not to let out our secrets, to let out our plans. It's dangerous, it's killing, it's disastrous. That was why I will everly support people going in unit to discuss, to rub minds. But whatever your decision is at your own respective unit, it's not going to be mandatory on everybody, because like 20-30 people cannot decide the fate. You are not elected to be there. Nobody appointed you. It's just like picking on you, because probably people you are relating to me, or we have same thought. Let us come together and start rubbing mind. Let's start rubbing mind. I'm not saying group or whatever. It is the outcome of your group, the outcome, and whatever resolutions you make in your group that will make you somehow relevant. That will make you, man, what is coming from this group? I think we can listen to them more. We can consider their plight. Let us throw it to another people. This is what we think we can do. Okay, what are the things you see? In every political thought or in every political teaching, there is always a propounder. There is always an initiator of a theory, a theorist. One person will come to bring the lapses, the criticism of that thought. Then we place it one on one. Okay, why? If you do it this way, if you do it this way, if you do it this way, then we will achieve a lot than having a rancorous and an open debate that you tell people. You even tell the enemies your plan in 6-7 months. If you are saying we are not moving, those are one of the areas that are killing us or stepping us down. I'm not saying that. And please, I am not trying to vindicate or to clear myself. Look, if you can do better, fine, carry on. I am doing what I believe in, and if I have ever in one day thought of jeopardizing or compromise this justice, may God compromise the entire life I have lived and the one I will live. May God compromise my entire life. Look, I am somewhere. I have, even as at this time, I have mapped out, or I have been asked to do certain things concerning this justice for Mohbad. There is no day I don't take steps. It's not on TikTok. Putting my life in line. Do you know, if not for my swift response to Arifa, only God knew where they were taking Arifa to. Because I was in Ikorodu, they picked Arifa in Ikorodu, Before I left Ikorodu, they said they were getting to Maryland. Even before they said it, it was like shaking. But when I called them. I said I was going there. I got there. They never reached there. It took some, at least, couple of minutes before they could come. But thanks to the team Arifa is with, very pleasant, very lovely, and look, it's just, if policemen if all Nigerian policemen are like that, I think we will lower our criticism and our condemnation on Nigerian police. Very professional, very, very professional, like the British police that have witnessed. We're sorry, we're only doing our job. We're sorry, we're only acting on the instruction of the boss, and it's our job to do it. We're sorry, we're only, as a very decent, very neat, very accommodating. Now, on this thing that we're talking about, you see, one thing I will always say is that if you don't know Mr. Muiwa, a lot of people are saying, sack Mr. Muiwa, tell Mr. Muiwa, look, unless you are saying you want to sack Baba Mohbad from being father of Mohbad, Mr. Muiwa is Baba Mohbad. And this man has taken a lot of bullets. He has taken a lot of bullets. He has no atom of, as in no single interest except justice. He has put everything. Let me give you this secret. Before the justice of Mohbad, Mr. Muiwa in America was working with 3 companies, had 3 jobs. But because of his involvement, he has lost 2. Only one flexible one left for him for survival. He has made a lot of sacrifices. You see, but he might lack in one area. I heard somebody that he said they know how they brought Mr. Famuyiwa into this. Like the person come and tell me, Mr. Famuyiwa is a family of Baba Mohbad. Don't listen to all those people. Look, why this back and front are happening is because a lot of people want to take over this case. They want to hijack and be controlling this man. But his brother is just shielding and saying, oh, wait, let us do things accordingly. Let us work for this justice. If Mr. Muiwa is not there to shield his brother, who will be there? They will take him away from everybody, and they will make him as in their own subject. They will make him their subject. Look, this justice for Mohbad is so easy and so simple. But certain individual agenda, fine, I respect and appreciate those who speak on ego. There is ego from different persons, which is normal. We're all humans. But we should try to lower down our egos. We should try to lower down our ego and bury all those personal and selfish interests and agendas that people are pursuing. I am only loyal to Baba Mohbad. And because he represents and symbolizes justice for his son. That is why I remain loyal to him. All those people that are telling you this, telling you that, they came at one point, they went back, and they are coming again. Look, if by today I see somebody who can do better than I'm doing, my brother, my sister, I will work with that person, or I will even have time for myself and everything surrounding me, and live for the person that oh yeah, this man wants to go to zone 2 tomorrow. Please, you are going to go with him, because you must make sure that you are sincere. Just make sure that whatever you do with him, it's going to be between you and him, because he needs you by his side. Then go to zone 2 with him tomorrow. Next tomorrow, he's going to the high court. Please go with him. Make sure you just at least guide and protect him. If anybody can do it, fine. I will be relieved. But someone cannot be sitting down somewhere in Australia or down in far away from Nigeria and be saying That person, this person, you are sacked. This person, you should not relate. If Mr. Muiwa doesn't relate to Baba Mohbad, I think the only problem, that is why sometimes I feel weak and I cry for that man. The only problem, there's only one problem Baba Mohbad has, and that is the problem of poverty. I wish the man is rich. I wish the man has money to do all sorts of things. All these basketballs, the way we are running our mouth, the way we are saying yes, we want this, the way we are saying we want to control even the life. I heard somebody, I said, before they can remove 1,000 naira, we have to approve it for ourselves. That they even want to monitor when Baba will sleep with his wife, just because he has no money. Because he has no money doesn't mean he doesn't have a life. It doesn't mean we shouldn't give him the right to do whatever he wants to do. And at no time have I ever instructed or forced my opinion on this man. Whatever we want to do, tell me. I will assist you to make it work. I will assist you to make it faster. I will never tell you, Baba, this is what we should do. This is what we should do. If this man cannot come to tell you, this is what I want to do, respect whatever is coming from his quarters. Respect whatever is coming from his quarters. So all these group things, and I thank God and I thank Mr. Muiwa for taking a bold step, because it is, if we have tried one thing, it's not working. There is no crime in trying to change here. We try, because people have been, we want structure. For the past 5-6 months, they've been saying we want structure. They created structure. Everybody is important. Will everybody be part of the structure? Answer is no. Those who are not in the structure will feel as if we are being schemed out. We have there is a lawyer. We have lawyers. We have team of lawyers. Anything that we needed to know, they will tell us. Let us believe in whatever we are being told genuinely from Baba and from his legal team. We shouldn't be anxious that what happened today we must know, what happened tomorrow we must know. No, if we believe in a cause, let me give you an example. Apology to those who are not who don't believe in that. There are some people who are fighting for Yoruba nation, despite the fact that there is silence and we are not hearing anything on Yoruba nation. People still believe in it, and they still believe whatever they hear concerning Yoruba nation till date. So also Biafra. Some people still believe, despite the fact that the leader of Biafra is being incarcerated or is being detained. Some people still believe in that movement and said, okay, we believe in it. If you believe in justice for Mohbad, it's not every time we should be anxious to hear instruction. It's not every time we should, we want information. We want to know what they have done. No. If you can submit your conscience to a movement, let us submit even our respect and our love for that movement and see ourselves
Okay, now
as
let's ask
brothers and
questions.
sisters. Equality, sanctity.
Lecturer Grexy. Check.
Ma'am?
Mo ní lecturer Grexy ṣe é kọjá 10 minutes yín.
Okay, well, if Timba Chikoja, all I want is peace. And look, me ò kọ appointment letter for anybody, and neither was I given, me ò kọ applications anybody, neither was I given any appointment letter. Sack Gurezi, sack whatever. Well, if I see that and think as long as I believe in justice for Mohbad, as long as I know that my presence is not damaging or harmful to the justice for Mohbad, as long as the family of Aloba still know that all I fight for is the interest of justice. Look, the entire people present anywhere can say sack him, don't say this. As long as I believe in it, nobody can sack me. It's not by pride. it is by what I believe in. I believe in justice, and I believe I know the sacrifices I give on daily basis. I don't owe anybody any explanation. I know what I do. I know what I'm into. So let nobody just come and blab or make run mouth over me. I will never run mouth over anybody. And if I've spoken against anybody at any material time, please deep it fit in your mind to forgive and to forget. Let us roll together. Let's move on. Mr. Muiwa said no more group, no more team. That doesn't mean we can't work for justice for Mohbad. We can work independently. We can relate to ourselves. We can even Mr. Muiwa, but it's not that they will be deciding for people. Not that they will be deciding for people. So I rest my case because that crap seems to be my end of 10 minutes.
Thank you
Maybe
very much.
if I'm chanced, I will come back. Thank you.
Very
No,
much.
Grace, you can stay there, please. Come here, I have questions. York, I have questions, please. Okay.
But why you and I noticed something. You didn't ask every other speaker that has spoken. Okay, continue.
I have questions for Grace. Uncle
Let's
Gracie, see.
welcome that question.
You say?
I said, let me welcome your question, ma. Sorry, ma.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to ask you, see, I appreciate, the sentiments you've shown today as all of this. And from what I get from what you're saying, you're a man of peace. That's great. But you see, the problem where the conflict here is happening for us is two things. Mr. Muiwa comes and says there's no group. What is the genesis behind this no group thing? Is it because they're asking for accountability? Is that why? That's number one question. Number two, the chairman, and I saw his comment. I don't know if it was Papa Rhino's platform or Aristocrats. I heard him speaking at Aristocrats platform. I saw his comment on Papa Rhino's platform. And he said on that comment section something about him wanting to be where there is transparency and accountability. Now, that is worrying to me. My question is coming before some of his sentence. Bear with me. Because during the GoFundMe time, these were the people, that were brought to us. Okay, we're standing, we're going to ensure we're going to get transparency, accountability, and all of that. And then today, or as it is now, it's something else. So you see, when you say the public don't have to bring information, we don't need information, we don't need to know this, we don't need to know that. I appreciate where you're coming from. But at the same time, where there's no clarity, where things are muddled.
Hello, ma. Is a question. Let me just ask in few statements. One, I think that is why I said Mr. Muiwa might have his own lapses. Nobody is perfect. Even if you wanted to dissolve those groups, it wouldn't be the time when you posted or when you sent the account. I can tell you, it is not for accountability's sake. To be accountable is the easiest thing. To be accountable for anything is the easiest thing in this justice for Mohbad, because nobody has interest in whatever is being contributed. I mean, not even Mr. Muiwa, not Baba. I've seen a situation, a time that this access money had money. Baba has not been working except once in a while. If anybody called him to come and help us to carry this load, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. At times, there was a time he had no money. And we're like, talking. At times, whatever assistance anybody can do, they do it, appreciate. But at this time, this man said, I need money to do this, I need money. Oh, God, the access money. I cannot touch it. That man you are seeing has pride. That man can never allow himself to be rubbished. He can never allow himself to be rubbished. Never. So the issue of accountability is not even the reason why. Probably because of the goes that Mr. Muiwa was getting from those who were not in any team, or could have been the disagreement or whatever. But I don't see the disagreement as an issue anyway, of trying to merge groups together, which is normal. So secondly, the second thing you ask is, the public, they deserve to be informed on regularly on accountability if they had contributed when we talk of money. But what I'm saying are the sensitive and legal information that are our weapons. That is the area I'm talking about, not on informing people, we are spending this on this, we are spending this on this, or we are spending this on this. So the public deserve to know, because even if you have contributed 1,000 naira, you deserve to know how, if all the money gathered together is 500 million, because I've contributed 1,000 naira, I deserve to know how my 1,000 naira in that 500 million was spent. So the public,
Okay. Sorry, let me cut
yeah.
you there. I think you've answered my question somewhat. I'm going to go to my next question, okay? And the reason why I'm asking Grex is because I feel like he's the closest person to the father of the deceased. And so he would his thoughts, I suppose, will reflect, or his submission should reflect the thoughts of the deceased. I hope so. Anyway, my second question. So based on what you have said, I appreciate that. Yes, and I want to clarify something. See, there's need for the public being informed about accountability. I remember it was on, I don't know if it was York's platform or which no, Mercy Idris, yes. And we did say, okay, you get the Access Bank and stuff like that. And you said yes. And then in between that, chairman and all of that came in. So for whatever reason, these groups have been dissolved, which you have clarified today that I'm saying is not accountability as opposed to what chairman is saying. Fair enough. Let's have that accountability done. Number one. Number two, this whole saga and all this fiasco, I think there's a better way to handle this. And I think I had this submission on Papa Rhino's platform. If Baba Mohbad's TikTok page is there, we don't just need updates on money. We need updates on where we are per time on this case. And that is why that's PR or PRO or whatever it is, or legal spokesman, or whether you are the spokesman or whoever person is the spokesman, needs to write a clear, concise information, put out there, everybody can go and read it. Okay, this is where we are. Peace of mind. Okay, thank God. This has been done. Oluwaseun, thank God. This has been done, and everybody feels we're carried along. And I would have to warn people in the comment section who just come up and write rubbish. Listen, it's not just the fact that people have put on money here. It's the fact that people are committed to this cause because they are the public are the ones that wanted this boy's corpse exhumed, and we deserve to know what's going on. And if there are issues, let's not put a wool over our eyes and ask the right questions, get clarity, and feel, okay, we're going somewhere. Nobody comes out and just drives around, roaming around the streets and doesn't have a destination where they're going to. Okay? People on here want to know. I'm coming. Let me finish, please.
Okay.
No,
Grace, let me respond to her when she's done, please.
Yeah, and it's not to do with you. I'm just speaking generally. People need to know what's going on. People need to know what's going on and feel carried along. So thank you, Grexy. You've answered that on the accountability. But please, let Baba and Muyiwa, which you are trying to say is still in the game. No, you don't want everybody. You don't want 1,000 people trying to call you and trying to ask, hey, what's going on? Please, what is this? What is that? We don't need that. I, for one, couldn't be bothered with that. Go. If they want to use your page, Grexy, if they want to use if you want to use your page, Grexy, hold on, please.
Let me say this. It's not possible. He only said it. I've been calling Mr. Muiwa since money has not peaked.
That's fine.
So it's not. He just said it. It's not going to be.
Sister, I'm sorry, Joe.
Let me finish my thought before you guys, Detola, just hold on. So to me, what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, let's have informations put out there on maybe Baba's TikTok page, just as it was suggested on Papa Rhino's platform. Put it out there. Updates as to where we are. If the accountability bit, if you want to share it there, okay. If you want to come and read it out, okay. And okay, updates is this, fine. GoFundMe funds, this is what is being used for currently, or this is whether we have gotten IOU, we're paying for pathology, we're paying for private autopsy, investigator, has it been paid? This is where we are. It helps. All this rancor, all this fiasco would cease. I don't subscribe to coming on platforms morning to night, sitting 10, 15 hours. We discuss morning to night. We go back to how Mohbad was Zoom. At the end of the day, there is no end point. We can't see anything. All this discussion now for past days, nothing is talking about the upcoming Corona inquest. What's up? What's our game plan? These are things we need. Please, it is getting tiring. Thank you.
So to respond to you, again, good afternoon to everybody that is listening. First and foremost, I have suggested that even if it is once or twice a week, updates should be done. Now, regarding the GoFundMe, regarding this accountability, whatever of a thing, if I deposit 1,000 naira into Mr. Grex's account, if he has not spent it, there is no accountability. It can't, the only thing it can show is this is 1,000 still in my account. If he has not said, okay, I've used 200 naira for this, 200 naira for that, in the GoFundMe, they haven't touched the money in there yet. Now, the X structure group, that's part of what we were talking about. Because we were supposed, towards, what did you call it now? Toxicology, autopsy, this, that. Those are the kind of stuff that we were talking about. Now, for this GoFundMe account, as we know, 4 people are signatory. They are in charge of it. They have not spent a dime, 1 dime, 10 cents, 1 penny out of that money. They've not even touched it at all. So it is something that they've touched that you will say, okay, oh, come and tell me this, that, and that. For me, or for those who are in the X structure group, there is copies of the Access Bank in there. I have it. If it's something they want posted, but they crossed out the names of the people that made, that put money in there and then what it was used for. Obviously. So if there should be a time, it's Monday, so we'll come out on so platform, we'll talk, this is what happened. We have not gotten to that stage yet. We have not. And that's the honest truth. What is it, DNA thinking, this Okponu that was supposed to go and serve and paste the thing in front of the house hasn't done it as of the last time that I knew. What they're using phone they are looking for him. They are calling him. The idiot is not picking up the phone. That's the belief. To go and paste it is wahala now. And it's been paid. According to what I heard. If this talks private investigation, autopsy, all this grammar, they have to go to the court first. That's why lawyer Odumosu is saying this is the amount to even go and tender it at all. The family wants to do this. It is money. So all these things are on ground. I just want to clarify that, and that's it.
Thank you, Mommy Ditola. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anne, for that question. Thank everyone. Vegetable, you want, Anyofe before vegetable.
Yes, sir. Daddy York, thank you, sir. Mr. Gressy, I would like you to revisit this. You said Baba has pride. That is not the word to use there. I'm sorry if I'm annoying or saying something.
Baba, he has, sorry.
Wait, let me finish.
Let me finish. Withdraw. Before it flies, Johnny alone, Emma Binu, go to Foju. More withdraw, no pride, as in, ẹni tó yẹ pé yes, ó jẹ́ ẹni tí ò fẹ́ wọ̀ sí.
Wọ́n kọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀ sí.
Tí ò fẹ́ wọ̀ sí, kò fẹ́ wọ̀ sí.
Thank you.
Kò fẹ́ wọ̀ sí.
Thank you.
ẹ jọ ẹ lè yà mí lóyìnbó tí mo lè lò ẹ má bínú. Wrong use of English.
It's fine. We all understand, and how I wish the Muyiwa, this group can sit down, go back to drawing table, and re-strategize. How I wish, because I knew the effort of when this GoFundMe came out, and when some set of people were moving here and there, and putting their integrity online to say that, don't worry, I put my integrity down. We're going to be blah, 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 accountability. But now the group has been dissolved. That means it is Mr. Muyiwa that will put his own integrity online so that he can be held responsible. Anytime we want to see what's on ground, probably he provides it. That's fine. It's good. Vegetable Island, please unmute your mic and ask whatever you want to ask, please.
Hello, Daddy. I've just got one question. It's regarding the team situation. If instead of people blaming Mr. Muiwa or the people that have chosen this team or decided to be in this team, why don't we just ask the public? Why are we not asking the people that are looking for justice in the comment section on this panel who they think should be in this team, for those that want to be in that team? So for an example, if I had to choose now, okay, this is just an example. I'm not saying everyone on the panel should say who they want to choose. It's not fair. I think what should happen behind closed doors is that there should be, we can create like a chart and people can go onto there and click, okay, this is the person I want, this is the person for those that want to be part of this team. So for an example, I would say Andy Gurexi Ditola Ish if he wants to be part of the team, Queen Crunchy, and even Ryan Whispers. Because what's happening here is that with these two-tiered teams, I'm seeing the people within each team that are quite useful in terms of getting results. And then there are some people that I just think are just not, they haven't really, I don't know why they're there. I'm just being honest. So from what I can hear, and having been here for a couple of months, I can tell that Gurexi is determined. He's on the ground. He was there when the whole situation with Arifa happened. He gave us regular updates. Yeah, some people are upset with him. Some people are happy with him. He's the right person to have. Andy is here in Europe. I'm not going to say where he is. He gives us the facts. Mama Ditola is very, very well. I shouldn't go off by the fact that she's well spoken, but she's someone who's able to explain things to us in detail. So I don't understand why these teams are being formed behind closed doors. Those that want to be part of the team, let the public choose. I think that would just stop this whole confusion. And this argument of money back and forth. I think the reason why the money argument is there all the time is because people are questioning certain personalities that are part of these teams. Am I wrong or right, Yok Daddy, in thinking that? I think that I genuinely believe so. And it also sounds as if the money situation is as if the teams are so scared of touching the money because of this accountability. And then they also want to use the money for certain things, but they don't know if this is the right thing to do. And I think we need people in position to deal with this money management who will say, you know what, I'm going to take the responsibility to do this. If it goes wrong, I'll take the fall. And it's the end of it. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I might be wrong, but that's just what I think.
Thank you for your Vegetable Island. Thank you for your opinion. It is well noted. For me, it's just it's sad that